Dun 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 dun. Hey guys, it's VikingsOwn. What's up? It's another episode of the VikingsOwn Network. And if you're wondering about the theme song, it is because for some reason it wouldn't let me put the theme song in this video. So, what do you know? I had to improvise, and look at how good it turned out. So, well, we're gonna get off to our usual questioning, asking questions. That is what we're gonna do. And I didn't mean asking.
We're not gonna ask. We're gonna answer
the questions that you, the fans, asked. Okay, Terrence, what are the questions?
Well, we got a lineup for life. A question is, do two?
What? What?
Who spells two, T-O-U?
And it's not even a complete sentence. It just cuts off due to...
Okay, right, you know what?
That's really stupid.
Next question is from a lineup for life 1. But
Again?
That first question was so stupid, let's skip his second one.
Yeah, you don't deserve another question.
And the answer to your question is yes.
Alright.
Moocow002. Can you guys throw an NBA draft party, and can I come to it? I love the NBA draft.
I wouldn't mind.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do
My
it.
mansion? Duluth? Just kidding, I live in Minneapolis, guys.
I live in Duluth.
I just love pretending I'm VikingsOwn.
Yeah, everyone does.
Duluth, I'll not give my address out, but I'll message you, okay?
Yep, and come there during the NBA draft.
We will throw a party with a bunch of our roommates from the Minnesota University.
Actually, it's the University of Minnesota.
Yeah, but I like copying Ohio State.
Me too.
These moments are fun.
Chipper Jones is up to bat.
Okay, guys.
We are now going to call Jimmy.
Okay, well, he calls Jimmy. I'm going to talk about the Twins. And we got Willingham, who will go to the All-Star game. He's doing really well. And we are 25-35. We won a couple against the Cubs. I was at all the Cubs games. VikingsOwn went to 1. He's given up on the season. I have hope.
Not. I still have the hope.
He's not going to all the games like I am.
That's because I'm studying.
Hey guys.
Hey, Jimmy.
Hey, we are in the middle of a show.
Awesome.
Okay, your take on our win against the Cubs.
Well, I mean, if you look at it this way, it's a bad team, worse than the majors, but anything that we can get right now is huge. Any win can start off a huge winning streak. So I like it. It's a huge win.
Yes, we are getting on pace now to start winning and start climbing back in reach of the Central. And I think we can do it. We're only 10 games behind 500, which in retrospect is pretty good. And I think we'll be a championship contender in no time because we are clearly a better team than a lot of teams out there, despite our record.
Yeah.
Okay, before we wrap up baseball talk, do you think, Jimmy, the Miracle Mets are back?
The Miracle Mets? I don't know about that just yet. Johan Santana, he's got the lifetime no-hitter. That was a big deal.
Yeah, I agree. They've got some work to do before they get back to their, miracle season. But I think they're going to be good, as they are. All right, now it's time to talk about the NBA Finals between the number 2 seeds of the conferences. Not the number 1 seeds, not one number 1 seed and one number 2 seeds. Both number 2 seeds. How do you like that? Jimmy, what do you think about the rest of the finals? The Heat are down 0-1 in the series.
I think that it's the Thunder series to lose. I think they're the better team overall, but I definitely don't think that it's over. I think it'll go to 7 games.
Yes. 1-0 is very tough to come back from, but, the Heat can do it. I really think so.
Just remember last year, the Mavericks came down from 0-1 to the Heat.
Yes, and then they were down 2-1. That is one of the most insane comebacks I've seen. And it can happen because it's the NBA.
The NBA Finals are set for that, though, because you play 2 home games and then 3 road games. Yeah. So if the Heat win this next game, they have 3 road games to win the series. That's incredible. Yes. Incredible.
3 games at home. That can really be a momentum shifter. And that's seen with Dallas. They won the last 2 home games and then 1 on the road because they had the momentum. Momentum is a big factor.
Exactly. I think the Heat need to win Game 2, and if they win that, then they are on the fast track to win the finals. If they don't win, then they need to win the next 3 games.
Yes.
What do you think about Eric Spoelstra's bold prediction that they will win tomorrow? That's bold.
I think that's a crazy prediction. But it's also probably fair considering that's his team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree.
That's a bit cocky, though. I mean, you don't just go out and say we're gonna win. You say we're gonna try to win.
Yeah.
Or I think we can win.
We can win. You don't say we're going to win because you never know if a freak injury happens. You know.
Exactly. And it's on the road.
Okay, we're gonna play a game we like to call the Big Three. I say a Big Three, and you two pick which is the better Big Three.
All right.
Okay, we got Kobe, Powell, and Bynum versus LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh. Better Big Three.
Jimmy, you go.
I'm gonna have to go with the Heat Big Three. I think Kobe is probably better than LeBron, but those other two are not as good as the Heat.
Yes, that makes sense, but you have to take in Powell that he's foreign and that he is not built for the NBA, and the fact that he can compete in the NBA is phenomenal. But I'm going to have to go with the Heat as well.
Okay, our second round, we got the old Blazers with Odin, Brandon Roy, and LaMarcus Aldridge, or the T-Wolves, Rubio,
Kevin
Love, and Luke Ridenour.
Okay. I'm actually going to have to go with the T-Wolves because
Of course.
we are good, and out of those Blazers, Odin's always hurt, so you can't count on him. So you got to go with the T-Wolves.
And Brandon
I
Roy's
agree.
retired.
Yeah. And Odin's not even on the team anymore.
You said old.
But think of how the Blazers could be if all three of those guys were healthy.
That is true. They could be a dominant. But again, I'd go with the T-Wolves, but instead of Ridenour, I'd probably go Love, Rubio, and then maybe Beasley.
But you can't underestimate Luke Ridenour. Like, you can't.
I know, but that's 2 point guards.
Okay,
Or maybe Wesley Johnson if he picks his game up.
okay. We got one more round when we come back from this break.
We are back from the break. All right, Terrence, who's the next Big Three versus
Okay,
Big Three?
we got Boston's. We got Allen, Garnett, and Paul Pierce
Mm-hmm.
versus the Spurs, Ginobili, Parker, and Duncan. Both are
Ooh.
aging groups.
Ooh.
But we're gonna play which would be better in all of their primes.
Oh, man. Jimmy, who you got?
You go first.
Okay. Well, in their primes, you have to consider. So I'm going with the Spurs. Tim Duncan in his prime, Tony Parker, and then Ginobili. Them in their primes cannot be stopped because they have size and intelligence. The Celtics, they're more of a shooting kind of team. Kevin Garnett's got that mid-range swag, but I'm going to have to go with the Spurs in a tight one.
I'm going to have to go with the Celtics because in Garnett's prime, he was the top 3 player in the league. Ray Allen has made more threes than anyone, so if you take him to his prime, he'd be even more amazing. And Paul Pierce has always been really, really good. So all 3 of those players in their prime have to be the best.
But you got to take into account that Kevin Garnett was a Timberwolf, and that definitely boosts his ego. And that
But
him in his
he wanted
prime,
out. We don't respect him for that. We respect
No.
his playing days, but that he demanded a trade.
we still love
We respect
Kevin
him
Garnett.
for his days.
Everyone loves Kevin Garnett,
And Durant.
but he didn't play for.
And Love.
Yes, the new Kevin. Yes. All right, it is that time. It is shout out time. Jimmy, who is your shout out to?
My shout out is to Chandler Signal, who didn't sign by the Dolphins. I love watching him not play football, but he'll be on Hard Knocks. So I just get to see him just hang out. And he's a funny guy, not a good football player anymore, but funny guy.
Yes, I think the Dolphins signed him just to get the TV ratings of Hard Knocks up.
My shout out is to Strasburg. Young kid, destroying the league.
Future twin.
Future twin. He should be in the All-Star game this year as a youngling. He is young. And Todd Helton also hit a grand slam today in the first inning. Congratulations, Todd.
Yes, you gotta love Papa Todd. My shout out, everybody, is to Bucks in baseball. you know, when the pitcher like messes up and stuff, and you know what happens. I don't have to explain it to you guys because you guys are experts. But I love it when that happens because it shows that even the greatest pitchers can make human mistakes. Because deep down inside, we all have a lesson to learn. Thank you. VikingsOwn out.